Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to Alicante. I've been here for a few days now, soaking up the vitamin D, a little bit of R&R, but now it's time to return home to Blighty. But before I do, there's one or two things I need to see in Alicante. You guys are coming along with me as well. I've also got a bit of a challenge at Edinburgh Airport tonight, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'll bore you with the details later on. First things first, let's do some serious sightseeing. What am I going to do today? Well, at some point I'm going to go up there. Right, now what's the easiest way of getting up there? There's supposed to be a funicular up here. I've got a bad feeling it might be closed. One way to find out. Well, against all odds, it might actually be open.
Elisabet, para! Des del davant de l'estaca estendal. Pugeu 5 i 6è. No tenim per què escoltar la teva veu. En una.
Right, two things. Firstly, it's not a funicular, it's an elevator. And secondly, I didn't manage to avoid all those kids. Right, I've left all the kids back there, and that's because as soon as they arrived, they set up a picnic. Do you think I should go up those steps? Well, the steps lead to a dead end. You do get a good view of all the kids down there and the rest of Alicante. If I went tumbling down these stairs, I'm sure my health insurance would cover me for repatriation. Whoa. Right, we made it. I really should have read up on the history of the castle before I came here, but this trip to Alicante was really not planned deliberately. It was a make it up as you go along kind of a trip. It's been very relaxing. I wonder what these things were. They could be some sort of mill. They look like millstones. Right, up to the top. The harshness of the sunlight reminds me of Sydney, where I was brought up. And it's also nice to be able to go outside and not get totally soaked every day. Did you know, here's a useless factoid, did you know in Glasgow it rains 5 days out of 7? It might not be torrential rain, it might just be a light sprinkling of rain. But 5 days out of 7, expect rain in Glasgow. Here in Alicante, I don't know how often it rains, but it's not a lot. If you can grow cactuses here, sorry, cacti, it doesn't rain that much. This is pretty cool. It's made up of shards of ceramics that were discovered during the excavations around the castle. This is graffiti left by prisoners. Absolutely fascinating. This should head down, but at the moment it's actually heading upwards, which I don't understand. How nasty are these? No matter where you go in Europe, you'll always find these stickers stuck to lampposts and signs and things, and I don't get it. Okay, I recognise some of them are football teams, but the majority of things I just don't understand what they're for, and they're well over my head. I used to know a guy who was a supporter of a certain Glasgow team which will remain nameless, and he mentioned to me once he had to get more stickers. And I said, what stickers? And he says, the stickers with you know what. And I said, what do you want those for? Oh, so I can plaster them all around the street poles around my village. Now I asked him a very, very deep, meaningful question, one which today might still haunt him, although I very much doubt it. Why? And he couldn't actually tell me why he did it. He just did it. And I thought, but are you going to change the world somehow? I mean, I don't get it, right? If you know why people leave these stickers all around Europe, comments below. Because I've been in a more relaxed frame of mind with no set timetable on this trip to Alicante, I'm looking around and I'm looking at these mountains that surround the place, and I'm thinking, oh, how good would it be to climb those? And you can climb them, although some of them are so tricky you really should have a guide. But it's dangerous thoughts, you know, coming back one day, maybe not in the middle of summer, spring or autumn, and climbing a couple of these. How cool would that be? Yeah, dangerous thinking, dangerous thinking. Hey, at least the weather's right for climbing, isn't it? Right. This is definitely not the safest of descents I've ever made. The steps are very uneven. Hey, but at least I'm heading in the right direction. Oh, see these nasty plants here. I'll try and find the scientific name for them and put the name below. Used to grow these in Australia, and when you're young, not as an adult, when you're young, you can actually carve your name in them. Ouch! And just like then, you don't get too close to them because they have a nasty point at the end of the leaves. Ouch, and it hurts. Some people never grow up, do they? I'm not quite sure where this path leads. I was just following some people ahead of me, but they've kind of stopped for a rest back there, so I'm on my own. But at least I'm heading in the right direction, which is downwards. Okay, we're now on street level and heading into the Old Town, which is a place I wanted to check out as well. And so far it's not disappointing me.
si estoy diciendo mis
And here I am again. This must be the main square in Alicante. All roads seem to lead here. It's a beautiful little place. Okay, plan of action now is to try and find this bull ring. It costs €7.50 to get into the bull ring. I am not into bullfighting that much to pay €7.50. If it was free, I might go in just for curiosity's sakes, but to actually walk around the bull ring where all these nice big bulls die, I don't know. Right, let's just have a little look from the outside. I found a sneaky back entrance where I could have gotten in free of charge, but still, it's not that much interest to me. It's been said that staff will only see you when they're ready to see you and not before. That took an eternity, honestly. Right, they obviously don't realise I've got a Ryanair flight to catch. So I'm going to head back to the station now because I know that's where the bus stop is, or one of them anyway. And I'll see you when we get to Alicante Airport. I mentioned at the start of this video I had a challenge at Edinburgh Airport. I have gone from aircraft door to curb in about 5 minutes. That was a record. But it can sometimes take a little longer as well, depending on where you are on the aircraft. I've got 27C, which is down the back of the aircraft. Hopefully I can make a sharp exit. And the reason why I'm hoping that is because this flight arrives into Edinburgh at 11:40 p.m. and there is a bus into Glasgow leaving at midnight. So I've got 20 minutes to get off that aircraft, through passport control and to the curb to catch this bus. Can I do it? I would rather do it because if I don't, I've got another hour to waste at Edinburgh Airport for the next bus. So let's see what happens. I did a quick recce here yesterday and the buses leave every 20 minutes allegedly. We're going to find out. Well, we made it to Alicante Airport. That driving was a bit erratic, but as far as I know there were no casualties. Right, let's get inside. So 20 minutes from Chalks to curb. Can I make this? Let's find out. Right guys, the flight's on time, here we go. Minutes. 7 minutes. I think we can do this. No sign of a bus and there's someone waiting. We might have done this, but I'm not on yet. So the flight arrived into Edinburgh on time. I managed to get from aircraft to bus shelter in 10 minutes, giving me the luxury of 10 minutes wait. And then we waited, and then we waited and waited. It was actually running about 10 minutes late, so I had plenty of time as it turned out. So, thank you very much for coming along with me to Alicante. I was really surprised at Alicante. I thought it was another version of Benidorm, but it's a beautiful wee place. Benidorm, on the other hand, I'll get back to you on that one. Anyway guys, I hope you watched all 3 videos on that in that trilogy, and I'll see you next time.